Hey, you guys. Alex here. I am being called right now to do a reading for you. This might only apply for a few select group of people, maybe a couple of subscribers. This is going to be an elemental reading, and this is for you if you have lost someone close to you, someone that you loved. If you feel like maybe you appreciated their expressions and their emotions, or if you held their light in a different way that other people didn't really seem to know how to embrace or appreciate, this reading is for you. And I'm going to show you the chart here of the elemental spread. So the beginning is with the self. So I want to let you know that you can acknowledge this as the feelings that you feel for yourself about this person that you lost too soon, or you could consider their self and the aspects of the personality of their character, or the goodness of things that they brought to this world that you want to remember, that you want to be remembered for them. We're going to cut it down the middle here to make this fair. And we have a wren. So the wren is the semblance of God in nature, and also of cunning, humility. If you remember the last reading I posted, there was a hawk I mentioned, where the story in Celtic mythology is the hawk and the eagle go for a race to see who can go to the highest heights. And the wren is super intelligent, coaxes and bribes the hawk basically to say, hey, give me a ride, I'll make sure you're the one that gets to the top. And he goes up, the hawk, this wren here, and he launches up off of the hawk's back. So this could be aspects of maybe how you came to know the person, or how when you lost them you didn't have the clarity or understanding of knowing why, or it was too soon. If that happened to you, this happened to me as well. So I'm like with you in this time, and we'll heal through it. So we're going to go to the intellectual side. And once again, you can think about the person, or you can think about yourself in regards to your feelings for the person. There's the raven, and the raven is healing, intuition, and protection. So someone that might have brought you joy, someone that you knew that was looking out for your best interests, looking out for you, making sure that you were safe. That's what this raven card represents. In your person or my person, that is the role, the, the providing role that they did for you. In the South, we're going to have sensual. I get a little bit emotional. You guys, this is a different kind of reading that I haven't really been adept doing. The past year was the year marker of my father's passing, so it was a pretty tough time for me going through that. But in the sensuality, we have a horse. The horse is striving on, marching forward. The horse is the journey, and also the goddess, the land. We travel about the land. So I don't know if this resonates for maybe the person that you miss, but it is about that they were able to go places. They were able to go around. They were not tethered to the conveyances, or the little trifles that a lot of us struggle with trying to separate from in life. They were very free spirited, very liberated and willing to go where they please, and that's good. I mean, and anyone that's a free spirit knows how hard it is to lose someone, and that's what this is telling me, that maybe this person that you miss, maybe this person that has left your life too soon, was that kind of, they were on the journey like 24/7, like they were nonstop, like on the go, like constantly moving, constantly getting things done, seeing things through. Okay, so the West, we have the emotional state is different for whether you might have different emotions that you feel about the person. You might have high tensions, you might have a lot of love, that kind of thing. Don't take anything too personally. If it makes sense for you, that's fine. But if it isn't relevant to where you're at, that's okay too. Is the crane. This That's pretty good. An emotional side of the crane: secret knowledge, patience, and longevity. So those emotions are kind of almost really uh, perfected or developed in silence and solitude. So the crane's wisdom here is this person, their ability to help you feel safe and secure, much like the raven, or it is their ability to bring you feelings of depth, and that in the long run, and in the end, things will work out for good. That things are going to improve, or things could constantly at any interval improve. And believing in that kind of mindset is important. And if that person for you, if they taught you about that, you should follow it. You should always follow your intuition. But if you had a great teacher or a person, mentor in your life, or someone, partner, spouse, loved one, family member, parent, someone that's gone that you can't remember, if they taught you about a depth of passion that you feel like you don't know how to revive, they want that for you. They want you to be able to revive and feel that passion. So if that calls to you, I hope it makes sense. It's making sense for me. So if it makes you feel a certain way, or it reminds you of someone that is important, I'm glad for that. And you should be glad that you got to know them in a special way in your life. And maybe that's one thing that's kind of moving forward away from sadness, away from depression feelings, letting yourself know that they wanted good things for you, even though they were gone too soon. They wanted the best for you. And yeah, and it's always a shame when someone with that kind of compassion energy is no longer with us. But in this life, we all deal with things like that. So I'm just here to try to help through anything that you might be feeling those levels. All right, north is intuitions. The intuition is an earth dragon. This earth dragon is my teacher, his spirit animal. He taught me to read the druid cards, and the intuitive sides of him being power, potential, and riches. So in this life, we can have everything that we want. We can have almost anything, but we can't have it all. The earth dragon is placement in the intuition, is acknowledgement that beneficence riches are not permanent. Those things will leave us and pass away. So important to remember that the earth dragon, that all wealth and capital is momentary, it's fleeting. So that being said, get out there and make the most of today. None of us know how long we have. So you have to make the best and the sometimes best you can of each moment, you know. And even though you might be without somebody that you feel like brought you a lot of clarity, just know that I'm with you in that energy. And you know that they can still come back to you and guide you. Their spirit will still speak to you or guide you in places where other people do not listen to their voice. Have a good one.